ID video here on this radio. So it's the new ID-52 made by ICOM. It's their, I would say it's like their handheld version of the ICOM 705 is how I would describe it, but modeled around the ID-51. The functionality, it's not touchscreen. It's full dual band, and that includes digital. It will receive digital twice. So somehow I don't know what the hardware is, but it will do that. It uses, the antenna is the same as what you would expect to get on an ID-51. Has the usual adapter, the volume, and the channel knob is here. I'll show you the battery as well. So it just comes off like so. I have ordered one of the big juicy ones. I think it's the BP307 because I do have a 705. As you can tell, I really like the ICOM range. Managed to get a personal boot up screen. So PTT here. As you can see, PTT here. Squelch, on off, micro SD card, mic and speaker connectors here. Like so. It's not the best camera, but I thought I'd do this. USB connectivity, and it does charge as well. DC input as well. And it does have a scope. You got single receive, and you get the GPS when you've got a lock at the top. Has full Bluetooth as well. Let's turn the water scope on. Let's put the antenna on first so we get a signal. And then we'll turn on. It has the on the version 1.20 firmware, which you can update using the SD card. So just go menu, set. Let's think now. No, menu. There it is there. Waterfall, and that will come into view soon, as you can see. And if you get activity, and you can have dual waterfall. It's smaller, but you can have dual. Now looking at the menu, you've got scope, voice, record. You have a broadcast radio. You can turn that on. Like so. And turn it off. DV gateway for terminal mode and access mode. You can actually connect this via a normal mini USB cable. You don't need the special OPC 2350. This is some of your previous digital contacts on D-Star. GPS, we haven't properly looked at that yet, but we're going to. So when we have a lock, we'll get our GPS information as well. And the set menus, quite extensive set menus. Each one has several functions. You do need to get your call sign in this radio to use it properly. Ham call sign has Bluetooth. There's Bluetooth there. SD card, and if you do put an SD card in this, make sure you format it, and then you'll get the files that you need, and you can send photographs with this radio. So menu, there you go. This is how you send photographs, which I've already tried and used on my 705. Works perfect. Right, looks like we might have a lock because look, we're showing some GPS information there, so let's just quickly check that. We'll go quick menu, and we'll go down to GPS information. There you go. There's our satellites. Go back, and then GPS position, and there's our position. And you have DPRS for transmitting onto APRS. So there's those menus. So okay, you get the idea. The speaker's nice and loud. I'll just Turn it up.
Doodling your Christian name on my notepad.
Nice and loud.
Yeah.
And then if we go, that's dual receive, A and B. And then this is DR mode, all your DR hotspots here. It takes a CSV file as well. Hold down for DR mode, so that's just my memory channels there. Hold it down again, DR mode. And you've got the time showing. So yeah, I think it's a fantastic radio. It's quite big. I'll just show you it compared to the 51. So there it is there, size comparison wise. Everything's pretty much laid out the same, slightly different on the menus. Turn it round, and it is the same battery. You definitely wouldn't not use your belt clip on this. It's, you know, your strap, you drop it, you'll be very worried. I haven't managed to get a leather case for it yet. So it's a bigger beast, but you get more, you know, you can do more. Both lovely radios, of course. So yeah, I hope you find this interesting. And you can't get these anywhere in the world at the moment, only Japan. I haven't actually ever seen anyone else with one. So I'm quite lucky to get this, had it imported in, and it's working perfectly. I had to change the language. So I'll just show you how I did that. Just menu, went to set, went up to just display, go to display and go to the very bottom one and change the language from Japanese to English. Had to do that, and then you have to do it in the speech as well. Let's go to speech, go to speech, language, get that to English as well, and then you're ready to go. Everything works out of the box. So 7.3, thanks for watching, all the best.